Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Wednesday the 12th of June. Thank you so much to those of you that reached out and left me a message yesterday. That was very kind and very much appreciated. So, okay, today we're back on it. We're going to have another 2-card tarot reading. I'm using the same pack as before. So let's see what comes out for us today. Okay. Okay. Right, we've got the 3 of Pentacles and we've got the 6 of Swords. Now, I feel a real slow pace going on at the moment, and I do feel that is carrying on from yesterday's cards as well. Obviously, it was quite an emotional day yesterday when I was talking about what was going on with me. So I do feel that these 2 cards are carrying on from yesterday's theme of being a little bit slower, maybe even brought to a standstill in some way. I feel yesterday we had that Temperance card and the 4 of Swords. That was really asking us for stillness, for resting, for meditation, for just maybe a little bit of rebalancing in some way. So I feel today, moving on from that, this certainly I feel is very slow, because obviously that is not a speedboat that they're sitting in, isn't it? It's slowly moving through that water to calmer waters. But there is this element that these people in the boat are sheltered. They're kind of covering themselves up. They don't really want to do too much. And this really sort of slow boat is moving them away. But they've got these swords with them. They're in the boat, so that kind of feels to me a little bit like baggage. It's things we haven't quite processed yet in our mind that we're having to carry with us, but moving on nonetheless. So I do feel it is perhaps not the right time to unload everything, but just being aware that we have got these ideas in our head that we do need to come to terms with, work with, or anything like that. And obviously further down the road it might be a better time to deal with them, but I just feel if this lady was to take these swords out of the boat now, the boat would sink, because they're stuck in the bottom of the boat. So obviously you take them out, the water comes in. So I do feel that this is saying maybe you just can't deal with everything right now. And I feel like the 6 swords are 6 perhaps different elements of your life that you're looking at, that you're thinking, okay, I've got to deal with that, I've got to deal with that, I've got to deal with that. Making some kind of structure and plan as to when you're going to do it, rather than actually doing it today. Hope that makes sense. Obviously, we can see the turbulent water there and the calmer water. The calmer water is a bigger expanse of water. We're moving into calmer times. And there's land there. So we're not far off that actually when that boat gets to land, the swords are no longer posing a threat to us and we can actually deal with them. So it's that idea of having that end in sight, that you're not far away from actually being able to deal with all these things and have them not bother you or not around you at the moment. And then the 3 of Pentacles, so that was the first card that come out and mentioned in its second. I feel that this is the idea of chatting things through with other people. So you can see that this guy is standing on the bench with a scroll in his hand and he's talking to these 2 people. So I've always assumed that we are the person on the bench giving people our ideas. But you know, there's no harm in us being these people and listening to other people's ideas. Sometimes we don't have to be the one centre stage, putting our best foot forward, standing up. We talked about this yesterday, didn't we? This might actually be somebody giving us guidance. This might be you and somebody else getting business advice, or perhaps this could be you and your partner getting relationship advice. Perhaps this is you and a friend at the doctor's because one of you isn't well and the other one's there giving you moral support. I feel like there's a bit of a role reversal here. And the reason I'm saying that is there's 3 people in this card as well, isn't there? And we look to these 2, but of course we don't notice that there's this guy there as well helping them get to where they need to be. So I feel if you look now, you can see that both these cards have got a similarity. We've got the one person on their own, standing tall, doing something significant, and we've got the two here, the lady and the little child, and the couple here, being helped or advised in some way. So I do feel these two cards coming out today together are really highlighting different scenarios in which we can receive help. And yesterday and on Sunday, when I was talking about anxiety and how we struggle on our own and we pretend everything's okay, when we let those barriers down, when we let other people in, it's amazing how much help and guidance we can receive. And that is not just on the human level, that is on a spiritual level as well. Now, if you ask your guides for help, your loved ones in spirit for help, be surprised that unexpected phone call or suddenly something opens up for you and helps you in some way. It's amazing how the universe works like that. So there is an element of not going it alone and having people there for support today, which I really do like, and I really do feel will resonate with quite a lot of you in very unexpected ways today. So expect anything. Anything may happen. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. Bye for now.